My name is Rahmi Soliman. I am a sports creative producer, filmmaker, and a director. I've always been drawn to sports, not just the competition, but also the emotion and story that comes with it. Every moment in sports has a story to tell, whether it's the background of that player or the importance of that play someone made on the field. Whether it's pressure or momentum that's building up in a game, or a setback or an obstacle that a team has to overcome, there's always a great story to tell in sports.
Putting up 88 yards for 6 catches and a touchdown, he was a problem for Sacramento State's defense all day long.
What really clicked for me was realizing that film and sports really wasn't that different. And my job as a creative producer is to promote the team and gain sights upon the program, but also to shed light upon the sport, to show the audience and show the people these stories, these amazing stories for everyone to see.
Man, when we needed it, our guys stepped up. A lot of guys stepped up and made plays. We had a bunch of guys get banged up, and other guys just step in there. And so proud
For the
of these
last
guys.
few years, I've had the opportunity to be a creative producer for NAU football's recruiting department. From being on the sidelines, getting to know the coaches and players, to being in the offices where I see behind the scenes, what most people don't usually see. I always tell people I value communication at the highest level. I'm never afraid to ask questions. I'm never afraid to convey my feelings, and I always want to make sure I do the best job possible. So a big job of mine over the last few years was to promote Northern Arizona to these high schoolers and their families to get them to want to be a part of the program. These are the passions that I have developed over my academic and professional career. I know that this is what I love, and I will always put my best foot forward with every project. And why I believe a lot of my work is special is that I have experience in both of these fields that I have combined for myself. So on the sports side, when I'm creating content, whether that's a hype reel, a interview, or a live sideline coverage for news, I have a filmmaking touch that I add on to that, whether it's the script making, or it's the visual storytelling, or it's the other side of it. On my filmmaking, I learned from what I had in journalism, learning sports, the management, and applying that to my film, applying that to my crew to make that film as best as it can be. As a filmmaker, I have studied all aspects of that industry, from being an audio technician to being the cinematographer, and even directing and producing my own films. I really do just love what I do. I always tell people to pursue their passions, go for what they love and what they believe in. For me, that's sports and filmmaking. I always knew I wanted to put them two together, and here I am, creative producer, and I'm ready for what the future holds.